It's hello from Broxburn, West Lothian. I'm here at Albyn Park, home of Broxburn Athletic, and it's opening weekend of the Lowland League. Newly promoted Broxburn Athletic are playing at Broomhill. Broxburn won the playoffs against Dalbeattie Star. I'll put the links up. I managed to cover both legs. First game of the Lowland League. Obviously you're looking forward to this. Do you feel you're prepared right for it, yeah?
Well, we're really prepared for it. Well, we've been hampered with holidays like every other team at this time of the year. We've never had such a long break, but looking forward to it. Step out the unknown for us, and it's when we got the fixtures, it's been a real breath of fresh air for us all.
Has there been many changes in the Broxburn lineup?
The lineup, I think there's maybe 3 or 4 new players for the end of the season. I think we've brought in maybe about 7, so they've to push their way in. But the competition is much healthier this year.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks. You were telling me you're sort of part of the media team for what, Dumbarton and Broomhill, yeah?
We do the part of the media for Dumbarton, and then we work for Lowland Radio as well, so we cover a lot of like kind of Scottish games. We've been at Broomhill. George Fraser, the chairman of Broomhill, was on our show, and Xander Diamond was on before he became manager of Broomhill as well, so I just kind of deal with a lot of the lower leagues and that as well, don't we? Yep.
And is it mainly Lowland League in the West, or do you just cover all the games?
Most in the local area, because we're a local radio, so it's like the local areas. So I covered Dumbarton, Villaleven, Broomhill, Clydebank, mostly the west.
Yeah. You'll be covering the game of the day, of course.
Covering the game of the day, first game of the season.
First game of the season.
So hopefully a wee Broomhill win, so hopefully they do well, I'm sure they will this season.
So if people want to listen to you who live in that area, what's your sort of, is there a link or something?
DAB throughout Glasgow. And we're on DAB for maybe throughout the Clyde coast, going for the next couple of weeks, so that maybe middle of August. And then you can download the app. You're also on the website. You can listen anywhere at all in the world. So
every Sunday, 4 PM to 6 PM, myself and Jordan are on Lowland Radio.
That's our show.
All right, Lowland Radio, right?
That's the one. Brilliant. Thanks, Norrie.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
David, you're the media team Broomhill. You've already been interviewing Xander Diamond, I see.
Yeah, I've been down interviewing him this morning. Pre-match. Got one of the players, Arnie, on Thursday night in training, just to have a wee preview about the match, and then have Xander's thought about it today. Come down, make some content on TikTok, just taking videos and photos of whatever I see really, and whatever I think people like.
Yeah, because I think I've seen it on social media and X as well, so if people want to look at the interviews and all that.
Yeah, so it's on Broomhill Football Club on X, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, just all Broomhill Football Club. And you'll just see lots of content with a bit of creativity and some interviews.
Okay, thanks very much. They're the opening weekend of the Lowland League, and a lot of changes though. New management team, a lot of new players. Will that be a wee slight disadvantage coming into this game?
Well, first and foremost, we respect Broxburn. You know, we know they've had a very good season last year, so that's firstly we do that. But again, like you said, we've had a rebuild, and that's something that we knew I had to do before coming into the football club. We've actually flooded them with a lot of information, and credit to the guys that they've taken it on board. So again, I suppose it'll be proof today whether we can put that into practice and into fruition. But excitement's there, you know, first day of the season, we're looking forward to it, we're away from home, you know, Broxburn's been very accommodating, but we're looking forward to the football game, and the players are looking forward to it. You know, this is what you're in football for. Days like this, you know, the sun's shining, so yeah, bring it on, yeah.
You felt the friendlies you've had have helped develop your team, your ideas?
Well, that's another thing, you know, you can only do so much in the training side of it, but when you put them into a match day situation, you know, how they react in the change room prior to the games, how they're on the pitch, you know, the signed players from the trialists that have came in, you know, and the loan players, you know, so it's a mix and a group together that, again, harking back to, it's a brand new setup. You know, so hopefully the work that we've put into them, the 3 games that we've actually played, you know, we've seen signs of improvement, and that's what it's about. It's developing the players, the football club, and hopefully we get a positive result come the end of the game.
Thank you very much. The team's out. Broxburn in the usual red and white, and Broomhill in the blue and white. Oh, there we go, half time. And it's 2-0 to Broxburn. Jordy, no surprise in seeing you here in your Broxburn polo shirt. Oh, cracking day first of all, eh?
What a
fantastic day. It's turned out to be. I was a bit worried at first, but aye, sun's come out. Can't complain.
Well, 2-0, half time.
2-0, looking pretty good for it. Two good goals. Second one looked like a wee bit of training ground move for the free
It
kick.
was a free kick. I said that.
Really nicely put in and really nicely finished as well. And I think we're actually worthy of the lead. We've looked pretty good. They look okay, but I think we've been pretty much in control of the game. So far,
I
I'm
think
actually
you've been
pretty pleased with how it's going.
Yeah, I think you've been a better team. Broomhill have had a few chances, but you know they've not had the sort of final ball. That
Exactly.
crucial.
They've got forward a couple times, but really there's only the free kick and one shot I can think of. That both be for distance. So nothing. They've not got in behind us at any point yet. So long way to continue in the second half.
Okay.
Cheers, Norrie.
Think of the first half then, 2-0 to Broxburn.
Very good start for Broxburn. I thought Broomhill started off really well, had a couple of chances.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you've got to say Broxburn took the chances. Second one in particular, really well played goal.
It was. I think I was from the training ground.
It looked that way. It was very impressive.
Okay, so looking forward to the second half, obviously. Yeah.
Very much so. So it'd be a great result if Broxburn got off to a winning start in the Lowland League.
Okay, thanks very much, Ian. There we go. There's full time, and it's 3-1 to Broxburn Athletic, the first league game in the Lowland League. First win for Broxburn Athletic in the Lowland League.
I thought it was very competitive. They're two well-matched teams, but Broxburn deserved it.
Yeah,
And I thought their goals were outstanding.
they were. That second goal was something like a training ground routine, wasn't it?
Yes, it was well worked. It was well worked. Didn't need to depend on any luck or any fortuitous bounces. They read it well. It was from the training ground, as you say. Well done.
I know it's early days, but you think Broxburn Athletic can really consolidate themselves in this Lowland League?
Well, from what I can gather, I know a couple of the guys who work behind the scenes, and what they are looking for is to establish themselves.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're not necessarily thinking towards winning.
No.
Winning the league. That might be too far for them. But they should be able to hold.
Yeah.
Hold their own, and they'll take so much confidence from this.
That's right.
And then next week, of course, they're away to Lithgow,
Aye.
and that'll be a local derby, and
That's
it'll be a
right.
step up from Broomhill, I think.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Broomhill, but Lithgow are more established side, aren't they?
And it's not just that, it's like local, is it? I mean, it's seen as a local derby, you know, that and like Bowness, and
That's
there's
it.
a lot of games there.
That's it.
Like, the fans
it.
will be looking forward to.
Aye. So the best of luck to them, and a good team. So we'll see how it goes.
That's the first game of the season. You'll be disappointed with the result, but what positives can you take from the game today?
On any result, you know, you lose 3-1, you're going to be looking at the positives. You know, the negatives, obviously we know what they were.
Yeah.
But the positive side was we had a wee blast at them at half time. We seemed to get a reaction, you know, when it goes 2-1. We told them to go and get the next goal of the game.
That's right.
Then you've got to go and stay in the game. And I thought when they scored the third goal, the kind of sucker punches, you see the energy level sort of coming out. But you know, it's I always say, it's a work in progress. Yeah, we're disappointed with the result, but listen, we move on from it. We dust ourselves down. We've got two big games at home with Celtic and East Kilbride. So yeah, we need to just go on it.
Right, okay, thanks very much. Well, first league game in the Lowland League, and a good victory. I thought the goals you scored were good. You'll be pleased with the way that all worked out.
There were a couple of high quality goals there, the first one and the third one I believe it was, a bit of getting the ball wide, couple of passes, couple of fantastic crosses, and we've taken the chance. So have we worked it in training? We certainly done crossing and finishing on Thursday, so I'm delighted how it went.
And the second goal looked like a training ground routine as well.
Well, we look to get the opposition on the back foot and try and play things as quickly as possible when they're on, and not to cause ourselves too much trouble. But well, we were pleased in how it went. The message at half time was about the next goal was crucial, and if we got number 3, then it could have been a fairly easier afternoon, shall we say. But them getting the goal, which was thoroughly deserved for the first 10 minutes and what they gave us, we were up against it at that point in time, and we seen ourselves through that and grew back into the game, and then finished, I thought, in our opinions, the superior team.
You've got, what is it, Lithgow next week, is it?
Well, Blackburn, let's not look too far forward. We've got Blackburn on Tuesday, Lithgow on Saturday, and Albion Rovers the next again Tuesday. So the big thing about where we are, Lowland League, is the heavy schedule.
Yeah.
And you know, Saturday and then
Midweek.
Saturday, midweek, and you're not coming against. It's not a case that you're going to get an easier game that you can get through it. You can't look too far. You're only going to look to the
Oh,
next
that's
game.
right. I mean, I think the fans will be looking forward to the Lithgow, for instance, which
Yes.
is like a local derby, and that's why I mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. So one game at a time.
Yeah, quite right. Thank you very much. Harry, first of all, congratulations. The first league goal in the Lowland League for Broxburn Athletic.
Yep.
How does that feel?
Amazing, aye. I think we've managed to carry on from where we left off last season, scoring 3 goals a day as a team. But yeah, a really good team performance. But yeah, it's good to get the first goal in the Lowland League.
And that's what I was talking about the day earlier on to other people about the sort of core of the team. Is, you know, I mean, there's obviously been a few changes.
Yep.
But that's important to carry that forward, as you were saying.
Yeah, no, we have got a few new faces came in. Really good boys, gelled well. But yeah, we've managed to keep the core that was there last season, which has helped massively. And we know how each other's strengths and weaknesses and things like that. So, and that showed today as well.
Yeah, and of course the other 2 goals were good goals as well. So
Yep.
wasn't it just like wee scrambles or something? Well worked goals.
Yeah, and probably the 3 goals actually were all from crosses into the box, and that's where I would say we probably struggled with last season. So it just shows that Andy coming in for left back, he's put a few balls across the day, and Marky as well. So yeah, good goals.
Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks to everybody at Broxburn Athletic. You got a great welcome there. What attracted me to that game was obviously Broxburn Athletic's first game in the Lowland League. I'd covered a couple of their league games in East of Scotland League, and of course their 2-legged playoff against Albyn Star. So it was an obvious choice to go along. Thanks to everybody that spoke to me. That's what I love about going to the games. A lot of people come up and say hi, and some want to contribute, and even if you don't want to contribute, please say hi to me. It's the information I get is really invaluable for my vlogs. And of course I recorded the first goal, which I'm sure will be a pub quiz, or maybe in the programme, who scored Broxburn Athletic's first goal in the Lowland League. And of course the answer was Gary Brass. Please hit that like button, and I'll see you behind the goals.